Hey y'all, it's Courtney. I hope y'all are having an amazing Monday / Tuesday because it still is Monday. I already filmed one video today, but I had to film this. Y'all know who I am. Whenever something's really bothering me, like, I have to get it out. I have to say it, or like it'll just be in the back of my mind, like, say it. So I gotta say it. So I don't know if I'm going to post this tonight or tomorrow. I'll probably post it depending on what time it is. Whenever I'm done with this, we'll see. So I hope you're either having a wonderful Monday night or a wonderful Tuesday morning, afternoon, something like that. I want to tell you guys a few things. First off, I quit smoking, guys, pretty much. I didn't quit all the way because I still... where did it go? Well, I have a vape somewhere that I've been vaping now. But whenever I walk now, I don't get out of breath. Like, there's just a lot of really good things to it. For about a good solid month to 2 months, I was smoking the vape, but I was also smoking cigarettes. I wasn't really that serious about it. And then just like within the last 2 weeks, I started being like, well, I might as well try. So I haven't bought a pack of cigarettes for about a week now, and I've smoked about 3 cigarettes in a week. So, about once every 2 days, I'll have a cigarette. Yesterday, my mother-in-law came over for, Mother's Day. My husband made homemade beef stew for us. So, we invited her over, and she took patients home for us. Unfortunately. Not that we wanted her to go home, but, So, when she came to get her, we, she ate with us, and we sent some home for her boyfriend. And what was I going to say? Oh, so I asked her for a cigarette, and my husband's like, no, please don't, you've been doing so good. Why get one now? Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, and I said, all right, fine, I don't want to hold one. I just want to hit one a few times. Because I don't know. She was around and she was smoking, so, like, I wanted one really bad. When there's nobody else around smoking, it's not so bad, Even whenever I watch my friends on live that smoke, that doesn't even bother me. Like, my friend Sarah, she smokes. My mama Mandy, she smokes. And it does not bother me at all to see them smoking. It just bothers me whenever I guess I know that it's right there and I can have it. I guess that's about the only time it really bothers me. But I hit that cigarette a few times, and it was so gross. I just thought it was because the last pack that I had had them for a while because, I was only smoking a couple days, so I had the pack for like 6 days. And towards the end of it, they just started tasting stale every time. They were gross. So I just thought that it was, because they were stale. But it's actually just that cigarettes are just starting to taste disgusting to me now, which is crazy to me because before, cigarettes tasted like amazing. Well, I never really liked the taste of them, but I guess it was just the familiarity of smoking, and it's the ritual. I am a big, ritual kind of person. Like, I take my medicine the same way every day because I take one medicine that that melts under my tongue to get into my bloodstream faster. So every day I literally have to sit down, stop what I'm doing, because I take it at a certain time every day. I take it while I'm watching Steve Wilkos, and I will sit down and watch Steve Wilkos, put it in my mouth, because it takes about 20 minutes. I will sit there and watch Steve Wilkos, and during the commercials, I will mute Steve Wilkos and watch a YouTube video. So I'm like, I don't know, it's just a really weird, ritual, or, schedule, or whatever you want to call it. So anyways, there's that. But there's some drama that I want to talk about. So, first, I would like to talk about Trisha Paytas, because she's getting on my nerves. She is such a hypocrite. She is so manipulative to her fans. It's not even funny. And to anybody. I guess it doesn't have to be her fans. It's anybody that's seeing what she's saying, you know. She cried because Ethan from H3H3 said things about her. Don't turn on my toothbrush now. Now she wants to turn on my toothbrush because the ghosty from the last time. Oh yeah, and I have returned to the infamous bathroom, so we'll see if anything happens. And if you guys haven't seen that yet, go to my video, Tati Westbrook grew a pair, and go to about 25 minutes and 35 seconds, and listen for an EVP of a very deep voice saying, hello, and then 10 seconds later, my toothbrush turns on by itself. Hold on. It's not the ghost. It was you. Hold on. So anyways, yeah. So that wasn't the ghost. It was Autumn. So anyways, guys, shh. Daddy's sleeping. He has to go to work. Autumn. Daddy is sleeping. Now she's using the potty in the background. Oh, so I wanted to show, if I possibly can. Here. I don't think you can see. Anyways, I was telling somebody about my eyelashes being really long. And, like, how I like to have them, like, each one, there we go. Like, each one separated. If I would clump it on like a lot of people do, my eyelashes would look a lot longer. But, I don't like it like spider lashes. I like to have mine like each individual lash like separated so it doesn't really look like I'm even wearing mascara. What are you doing? So anyways, yeah, so Trisha Paytas is pissing me off. I find it highly hypocritical that she cries when Ethan from H3H3 says anything about her weight, anything about her looks, or anything like that, but then Nikocado Avocado has so many examples of her talking about his weight and poking fun at his weight gain, and bringing it up when nobody else was talking about it. And she's just being so manipulative in this situation, and it sucks because the James Charles situation, hold on, it's my mouth. So the James Charles situation is really overshadowing what's going on with, you know, the whole Trisha Paytas thing. So if y'all haven't heard about that, since all the James Charles crap is going on, go watch Nikocado Avocado's, video from like 3 days ago. It's something, we need to talk about this, or I need to tell the truth, or something like that. It's like a 30-some minute video, and it literally has a, the thumbnail is him holding his phone up, and it has Trisha Paytas on his phone screen. So, it won't be hard to find. Hold on, my dog's drinking out of the toilet. So anyways, if y'all haven't heard about this, like 2 years ago, Trisha Paytas held a contest where she wanted people to do covers, music covers of her song Warrior. And Nikocado Avocado did a beautiful version of Warrior in violin. He said he took like 100+ hours to do this because he did a acapella, basically. Well, not an acapella. Yeah, basically an acapella, but with the violin. I guess you could describe it that way. But every noise that he made was with his mouth, or his violin, or him tapping on it to make, like, the beat, or whatever. It was amazing. And then he had to intertwine all those videos, you know, cut it up to show each piece of the videos and line them up together to make sure that, you know, just that video's in his, part of it is in his video. So y'all will see how intricate it really was, if you go watch this. But, so Trisha Paytas gets a hold of him, and she's like, oh my god, I love this, it made me cry, we need to collab. So he got all excited, And because back then he was a really small creator, not really small, I think he had like 40,000, 50,000 subscribers, but I knew about him just because the simple fact from Vegan Cheetah and Martin Lewis. I've literally been a subscriber of Martin Lewis's since he had about 2,000 to 3,000 subscribers back when he was doing vegan drama. And same with Charles Marlowe or the Vegan Cheetah. I've been with him since like the first 5,000, I think. Ashley Kyle, I've been with her since her first 400 subscribers, and Dustin Daly since his first 1 to 2,000 subscribers. Like, I love to catch on to small creators when they're still small and then watch them grow. I love that. Nothing makes me happier. Al, original Al, I got with her maybe within the first 1,000 subscribers. Her very first John Cookian video, I was there, subscribed, you know, been rooting her on ever since. And there's a lot of creators that I've been like that. Don't get it twisted. Love her. And all these people I feel like I have friendships with almost because I've just been with them for so long and watched them grow. So I can understand how people become like stans of people, because especially when you watch them grow like that. But anyways, so he was basically like a stan of Trisha Paytas. And Trisha Paytas came into his comment section, like I said, and was like, oh, we need to collab, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, are you serious? Because, like, I want to come through to LA anyways. I have other people I want to collab with, blah, blah, blah. And she said, yeah, serious, dead serious. So he gets a hold of her in the DMs, and they talk about it. He picks a day. She says, I'll make that work, you know, and he thinks shit's good, you know. So he flies to LA, and she ghosts him and never does get back a hold of him again. So that's pretty shitty. Like, yeah, come to LA. She didn't say, you know, come to LA and you can stay with me for, you know, instead of staying at a hotel, you can just stay at my house. Like, it wasn't anything like that, but she did say that she wanted to collab with him and that she would make it work. And that, you know, she was free that day and she wanted to do it. So when he said something about it, she sent around the DMs, but she deleted her replies to him to try to make him look like this crazy person that was just like, consistently harassing her, wouldn't leave her alone. And he still didn't say anything. It's been 2 years and he's kept his mouth shut about this because he didn't want to ruin, any chances of having a relationship with her, because he was like a stan. He loved her. But anyways, so that's the situation. He finally showed the real DMs where her reply is there. He clicks on her picture and it's her profile. It's legit. There's no way you can fake, you know, being on camera, taking your phone, clicking on the person's picture, showing that it's their Instagram. You know, there's no faking that. She's caught. Hold on, y'all. It's getting hot in here. I gotta turn this heater on. I had to brag about the weather. It was so freaking beautiful, and now it's not. And I don't want to show my butt in the background. So, oh my god, I hope I didn't show. I just realized that I've been standing here talking and I don't have any pants on. Hopefully y'all can't see my butt in the background. So, oh my god, what was I saying? That just knocked me right off track. But anyway, so, you know, it's just super manipulative to try to act like he was just this crazy person and then go and delete your replies to this person to try and send out the messages showing, oh, look at this guy, look what he did. Like, there's no way he faked that. So she's busted now. She's caught. And instead of apologizing and just being like, you know what, I fucked up, she's doubling down. And she is not going to apologize. She's not going to admit to any wrongdoing. And she's going to use her mental health like she always does. She's going to start, you know, posting all this crazy stuff, just like she posted that she was done with mukbangs and blah, 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 and she was going to worry about her health. And then the very next day posted a mukbang with Olive Garden. And now she's talking about her breakup with, oh my god. You know, the boyfriend. She's posting stuff about breaking up with him and bringing that drama up, which happened months ago. So she's trying to distract from this whole Nikocado avocado thing. And it's not right. She dogged him. She's talked about him so much over the last 2 years. Brought him up in situations that nobody was even talking about him, just to dog him. And she's the one that did something wrong to him. He did nothing to her. He didn't even talk about it whenever she did do something wrong to him. He pretty much said, you know, when everybody was like, well, what happened with you and Trisha, blah, blah, blah. He just, well, I had a good trip, guys. Don't worry about it. I got to, you know, work with a lot of other really great people. I had a good time. You know, it just didn't end up working out with me and Trisha. And, you know, he never said a bad thing about that girl. But she consistently wanted to bring him up and pick fun at his weight, which is so rich that she wants to talk about somebody else's weight. That's rich. I don't think she's fat. To me, fat is obese. Chubby is, you know, a little bit overweight. And she's a little bit overweight. She's chubby. But I don't think she's fat. But she ain't fucking skinny. She's not skinny and fit, like, you know, enough to make fun of people gaining weight. Because she's had liposuction a few times and gained it back. So who is she to talk about other people's weight? At one point, it kind of sounded like she was kind of sticking up for Nikocado avocado. But nobody was talking about him. Still, in that situation, she's the one that brought him up in the situation. You know what I mean? Like, that was not being spoken about. She brought him up. So, still, even though she was kind of seeming like she was sticking up for him, she still brought him up when nobody was speaking of him. I just know, like I said, she's posting all this weird shit on her social media, and it's like Nikocado Avocado said, she does this shit to distract whenever she hurts somebody or she does something fucked up, so that people will be like, oh, she's crazy, she gets a pass, whatever. We all know how she, like Tana Mojo. We all know how Tana is, you know, she gets a pass, let's move on. We all know how she is. No. Because guess what? I don't care if she is crazy. Even though she says she's not. Whenever somebody said something about her having BPD, she flipped out and said, poor me. But then whenever it suits her to have a mental illness, she has mental illness. And she suffers from mental illness whenever it's good for her. But then whenever somebody says something about it, like, do you all see the hypocrisy here? For one, and for two, y'all don't see what I mean by, like, it's just wrong to sit there and blame shit on being mentally ill. And I don't think she's outright done that, but she has alluded to it. Suffering with mental illness. And that's the reason why she acts a certain way, or whatever. Guess what? I have bipolar 1, ADD, severe depression, anxiety, and PTSD. I think it's CPTSD, because I've had a lot of traumas. More than 10. So my PTSD didn't just come from one event. It came from a long time of event after event after event after event after event. And that's not even including my abusive relationship with my ex, because that was every day, you know. That's just like my mom dying, my son dying, you know, that kind of stuff, being raped, that kind of stuff. So, and they think that I have acute agoraphobia. That's a possibility now. So, you guys won't catch me treating anybody any kind of way on here. You're not going to catch me, treating anybody any kind of way and then being like, oh, well, I'm mentally ill. I was having a mentally ill emotional breakdown. I was this, I was that. I was having a bad day. Like, no, you're not going to catch me doing that shit. Because I know it's not right to blame my actions on my mental illnesses. If I do something wrong, I chose to do that. I chose to react the way that I did. Mental illness or not. She's a grown-ass woman. I think we're the same age. And I say it all the time about some people in my own community, like, I'm like less than half the age of some of these people, and it's like, I would never even think of speaking to the people the way that they do, or saying the things they do, or doing the things that they do in general. I would never. I would be afraid my mom would come up out of her grave and bitch slap me and pull me back down in with her, But she's just gotta take responsibility, man. She's gotta own up when she does something wrong, and I think people would respect her a lot more and not think she's a fucking joke. Because I can't respect somebody that can't be like, hey, I fucked up. You know what? Whenever I screw up, I'll be like, hey, I throw my hands up. I fucked up. I've done it before on my channel. I think I have 1 or 2 videos on my channel right now apologizing for something that I did that I didn't even mean to do. But I did it, and I own up to it, and I apologize, because that's what you're supposed to do as a grown-ass fucking woman. You're supposed to say, I apologize, I didn't mean for this, or, no excuse. This is what happened. I'm sorry. There's no excuse. I'm just sorry. Anyways, guys, y'all know it's just like one of my biggest pet peeves when somebody blames the way that they act, or the things that they do, or the way that they treat people or talk to people on their mental illnesses. Fuck that. And fuck you if you do that. Basically. I don't like that shit. Because the people that do that shit make people like me look bad. Make people like all of my friends that suffer look bad. That I know would never do that either. I would never surround myself with somebody that would do that. So for the people that do that shit, it makes me sick. Because those few bad eggs, or those few bad apples, make the whole bunch look rotten. And it's not real fair. But that's how the cookie crumbles, I guess. I just wanted to get that off my chest. I thought there was something else that I wanted to talk about, but I don't even know what it was. I got too carried away in this video, so maybe I'll talk about it tomorrow. I don't know. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and post this tonight, because I think whatever it was, I'll remember what it was, and then I'll probably want to talk about it tomorrow. So, anyways, guys, I love you guys so much. I hope that you're having a wonderful evening. I hope that whenever you open your eyes in the morning, that there's beautiful sunshine and birds singing, and when you first stretch, that it feels so good. I hope that first stretch of the morning feels amazing. I'm just being stupid right now. There you go. Y'all even get a song at the end of the video. Alright, I love y'all. Night. You want to say night, Autumn? Say good night. I love y'all. Say good night. I love y'all. Alright, good night. I love y'all. She ain't gonna say it. Alright. Bye, guys.